Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel, and we have some stunning but not very surprising news from the New York Post. Department of Justice referral of Trump-Russia material, a mistake by FBI agent says. Wow, a mistake. So just 2.5 years ago, if we had talked about this, I probably would have been demonetized or even had my channel, or I had a strike on the channel. Just like with the Hunter Biden laptop. If I had talked about the Hunter Biden laptop 1.5 years ago, I would have also received a strike. That's not an exaggeration, and that's not me sensationalizing. As a matter of fact, we are still being affected by the intentional suppression because of what is referred to by the Democrats and the left as misinformation and disinformation. You want to talk about some disinformation and misinformation? How about the Biden laptop and Biden laptop? How about the Hunter? Well, yeah, the Hunter laptop and this. His bad. That's such an interesting way to intro it. His bad. An FBI agent who is already under scrutiny over claims he withheld key information in the Crossfire hurricane investigation testified Tuesday that he screwed up by indicating that the impetus for a probe into alleged ties between Donald Trump and a Russian bank came from the Justice Department rather than a lawyer from Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. Wow, the plot thickens. The effort that these people go through to protect their elites is absolutely phenomenal. FBI agent Curtis Heide was asked by prosecutors about a communication drafted by him and fellow agent Allison Sands on September 23rd, 2016, that stated, the Department of Justice provided the FBI with a white paper that was produced by an anonymous third party. Anonymous third party is the Hillary Clinton campaign. According to the Hillary Clinton campaign, a U.S.-based server that is owned by the Trump organization has been communicating with the Russian-based Alpha Bank organization in Moscow, Russia, added the document, which functioned as confirmation that an investigation had been opened into the since debunked allegations. Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been a part of this channel for 4 years, go ahead and congratulate yourself. Take a sip of your favorite beverage because this is all unfolding right here. The most irritating, frustrating, and annoying part is we could not tell people the truth. So while the left, the Democrats, the establishment were able to tell lies, were able to tell misinformation and disinformation uninhibited, if I talked about the truth, or if I even speculated on what I thought, I would have gotten a strike, demonetized, banned. Who knows what would have happened? Very similar to what we saw with Jack Posobiec there this week, yesterday. It's just amazing. That's a mistake in our paperwork, Heide said of the DOJ reference. Asked by prosecutor Jonathan Algor how such a mistake could have been made, Heide answered, I honestly don't know. Wow. FBI agent, top brass FBI agent, didn't know. Before adding that he and Sands may have conflated the department with the office of the FBI General Counsel Jim Baker. Wow. Absolutely extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. All attacking this man right here, Donald J. Trump. Why? Let me explain to you the scenario. Let me tell you what happened. Let me explain the scenario the way our governments work, or most governments work. When a president in the United States get elected, this is a huge generalization here, but I'm just going to explain to you. When a new member comes into Congress or the Senate, or a president comes into office, they sit them down. All the elites are all sitting around the table. All the people that are approved by each other on what the direction of the country is going to be, and so forth and so on. They sat Trump down and they said, Mr. President, here's how things work. And Trump said, F you. I'm doing things to benefit the country. And that was his mistake. His mistake was that he wanted to help the country. He wanted to help the American people and not follow the elite's narrative. That was his mistake. And because of that, they have smeared him. They have tried to defame him. They have tried to undermine him. They have tried to destroy this man who did nothing more than benefit the country. Now, you want to talk about his skin color, his hair, his proclivity for women, or whatever other character defect or issue you have with the man, he benefited the country. He benefited the country. If you can't notice that now, when I'm on Twitter, I just can't. I'm thinking that these people on Twitter have to be mentally ill, not to be able to make simple distinctions between how the country was benefiting under Trump and how everything is a disaster now under the establishment appointed president, vote by mail surrogate, Joe Biden. I don't know how tribal you have to be, how biased you have to be to suggest that things were horrible under Trump. That's absolutely absurd. I'm going to bring you to this next article here. California Democrat Party official resigns after FBI arrest becomes public. Now we just talked about the FBI. It makes you wonder about the FBI. You got some people that can do the job and other people who can't do the job. One of the most poignant Democratic officials, or prominent, I don't know why I said poignant, one of the most prominent Democrat officials in California has resigned aimed at a growing corruption probe. That's right. Melahat Rafai announced she is resigning from her position as the secretary of the California Democratic Party and state representative to the Democratic National Committee. Yep. So not only do you have people that are engaged in disinformation and misinformation, you have people involved in crimes in the Democratic Party. Yeah. Disinformation, misinformation, and committing crimes. Not to mention Hunter Biden. Did I mention Hunter Biden already? Wow. Just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And you may wonder, well, okay. Well, what sort of effects does this kind of have on someone like myself? Well, I'll tell you this. My shorts, my video shorts have been exploding. They are gigantic. If you go to my main channel and then click on videos and you look at my shorts, they far exceed by thousands, if not hundreds, of views versus my standard upload, like this video right here. This video right here may do pretty well, but my stuff is suppressed. It is deranked. I'm competing with the mainstream media, and YouTube, of course, is continuing its campaign of saying that it's going to monitor and discourage and deal with misinformation, disinformation. All I'm doing is reading to you what comes from the mainstream media. You know, this isn't, I'm not really coming, I mean, I'm giving analysis and I'm giving an opinion. I am not suggesting one thing or the other as fact, or I mean, I'm just saying this is my opinion. This is what I believe. But when it comes to my shorts, but just equally as stunning was this. If you guys haven't seen it yet, here it is.
Ukraine conflict militarily for obvious reasons. Are you willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to that?
Yes.
You are.
That's the commitment we made.
No, it's not the commitment we made. That was stunning. The whole world gasped when Joe Biden said that, because we have what's called the, oh gosh, the name just went right out of my head. But an agreement we have with China is that we quasi recognize that Taiwan is part of China, although we know that Taiwan is its own independent nation. The one China policy. So this was a stunning admission that had to be walked back by the White House. Even Bloomberg said that it was a misspeak. So I ask you, with the FBI, Hunter Biden laptop, the smearing of President Trump, and the continuing misspeaks by Joe Biden, what in the world, how much of a tribal person must you be not to see the direction our country is going in right now? What he said here was absolutely stunning. He's basically telling China that if they try to attack Taiwan, the United States will get involved, which we probably would. But this was never to be spoken out loud. And he did it. Absolutely unbelievable. I want to thank all you guys on Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute, and those on DTube as well. I often overlook DTube. But, of course, all of you who watch on YouTube, thank you for all your guys' continued support of the channel. I appreciate all you guys do to help out. Your likes, your shares, and your comments do help the channel. It's going to be very difficult to beat the algorithm here on YouTube. So your guys' support by liking, sharing, and commenting is always welcome. Of course, as you know, if you go to my main channel, I now have super thanks. If you guys are so inclined to help out financially, I always appreciate that. But that's what I have for you guys today. Just absolutely stunning things that are coming out. I'm expecting a lot more interesting things to come out also. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, of course. That way you guys will always know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.